Winter beekeeping projects. Building some frames. I'll tell you what, if you're building a lot of frames and you don't have one of these contraptions, you need to build you one of these contraptions. So it's just got two metal bars that go all the way through. This is a big one. You could really make this smaller. Got the bungee cords to hold it tight. You just take these, you slide them down in there. Slide them, fill them all the way up. Put your top bars on, staple them all, flip it over. It's pretty sweet. I'll show you the process. So I'm gonna fill these all the way up with these. Now they're all in there. Got my new fancy toy. I'm a Milwaukee fan, if you guys haven't noticed. Then I'll just put the top bars. Actually, I'll take my glue, put a bead all the way along there, and then take my top bars, put them on there, and then staple them. I do have to cut the bottoms out. I have to put a groove in right there. The bottom bar doesn't have that groove, so I gotta use the table saw and put a groove in. You got this mud. Such a mud. Oh, the old hay barn ain't gonna last us till through the winter. That's all right. This was full at the beginning. This was full. We're selling it like crazy, which I'd rather sell it and not have it, or you know what I mean, sell it and be done. But we haven't even got to the cold parts yet, and there's not even snow and stuff. So wish we had another barn clear full. Well, we do down there, but they're all big bales. Little bales are going fast too. But I bet we sell every stem this year. Well, I have some big projects on the horizon. First thing I need to do is figure out how to engineer and set all this stuff up so it runs and flows smooth. However, I was going to utilize this shed, but plans are slowly changing. I might not be using this one for much longer. We might build another shop and add on to some existing shops. We might be putting up some more sheds this winter, springtime. And if we do one of them, I'll pay for the half of it and dedicate it to a specific honey house. This is my grandma's garage, and I can rely on it, but at the same time, like if somebody buys that house or the house goes with it, they're gonna need a garage, and I don't want, this is a great building. It's in dang good shape, it works great. But I could do it in a little smaller area. I don't need quite this big of a room. I know it looks full, but when I have things placed out, and like I said, I'm just storing a bunch of stuff for winter, but I could do with probably half this size. I'd like obviously bigger and stay big, so when I do grow, I don't grow out of what we're about to build, but I'll try to plan that and think about that while we're building this next part. if we do. If not, I've got to figure something else out in case this needs to be utilized. I would like to make it so all my tanks are mobile, like these ones are on casters, my extractor's on a caster. I'd like to build some stands for my clarifying tanks, put them up off the ground, like this. What I would really like to do is be able to make everything mobile and not have it in a permanent spot. So if I needed to extract in here, be like, hey, if somebody has it, or if nobody has it, I'll just keep using this. Like that's what it is. But I don't want to permanently fix things to a specific spot. I want my, keep a honey pump on the pallet so I can move it around with the tractor, keep the caster wheels. So really all I would need is power and a space to do it. That's my goal. I want to be mobile. I don't want to have to, bolt things to the wall and stuff like that. That's kind of my goal, because we have multiple shops. If I needed to do it in the wood shop, I could clean up real well and, I could extract honey there, or in the mechanic shop or somewhere. Unless I do actually build a honey house, I still kind of want it mobile so I can move stuff around. Maybe I could fix a few things, the wax spinner and stuff, that guy. But that's kind of my goals. I need to get it ready and get things figured out before next harvest. I know that's still a year out, but man, things go fast and time goes fast. If I prolong it and, it's winter time, it'd be good to get going on some of this stuff. Lots of projects, lots of stuff to do. Gotta have time and money to do it. I got the time, don't have the money. But we gotta figure something out. So I've been thinking about next year and my plans of what I want to do with the bees. I'm sitting at about 48 colonies right now. I got up to 60 something. Oh, excuse me. And then I had some losses and some combined stuff like that. But I really want to double. I want to get over 100 colonies. And I'm gearing up for that. I'm, building more frames and purchasing foundation and gonna make some more lids and growing my equipment right now, buying some equipment to grow. I think I have enough stuff to double, but I want this to get more. The thought of going full-time beekeeping just kind of is super ridiculous to me at this point. Like, I make a pretty good amount of money at my full-time job. I have a really good job. I got health insurance, I got benefits, I got paid time off, I got a retirement, I have all that stuff. But I want more beekeeping. I want to gear my operation and my business towards beekeeping. I want to use the farm to expand my beekeeping. I got plenty of places to keep bees. I got plenty of land to keep bees on, and I got, the tractors and some. I need to invest in a better trailer. There's some stuff like that I need, but I really want my bees to become a side business that pays for itself plus some. It already is doing that. Oh, I had a wicked big yawn there. Had to pause it for a sec. Already doing that, but I want it more. I think I can make it more, and I really want to find out what my limit is. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I want to... I'm shooting for the stars. If I'm going to do this, I want to do it, and I want to shoot high. I don't want to just settle for 50 or whatever.